Seems like pit bulls typically get a bad rap, but not tonight. These two pit bulls are being called heroes for protecting a family's grandchildren from a venomous snake.
It absolutely would have been my grandchildren. The snake was 3 feet from my front door and not more than 2 feet from where my grandchildren were. Any venomous snake is very dangerous for young children.
Really is. This pit bull, Slayer and Paco, managed to kill the venomous snake, but not before suffering potentially life-threatening bite wounds. Nightside reporter Bo Zimmer spoke to their owners about how this all happened.
Zayden Cruz is only 4 years old, but even he realizes he has a very special friend.
Slayer protect me.
He's talking about his family's 3-year-old pit bull mix, Slayer, who along with the family's other dog named Paco, jumped in to protect he and his sister playing right outside their grandparents' front door.
They were repeatedly barking, so it was definitely a, hey, there's something wrong here.
The warning gave the family enough time to move the children inside as the dogs continued going crazy towards something in the grass, what turned out to be a venomous southern copperhead snake.
It can really bite. It has 2 sharp teeth.
Both dogs suffered multiple snake bites and were rushed to the vet's office. Paco had swelling on his elbow and seemed to be doing better, but Slayer, who was bitten on the face and neck, was fading fast.
The swelling was becoming intense, and I was very afraid that it would block his airways.
The dogs were eventually transferred to an emergency pet hospital equipped with anti-venom.
So he was here in intensive care 24 hours a day, people watching over him and keeping an eye on him.
With the extensive care, a nonprofit group called Frankie's Friends stepped in to help with the growing medical bills, allowing the life-saving treatment to continue.
I would have called in every favor in the book that people owe me before I put them to sleep. You know, hey, look, whatever you can lend me, you know. But I didn't have to do that because Frankie's Friends, you know, don't worry about it. Whatever the bill comes to, we're going to take care of it.
There he is. Now, after 3 full days, Slayer is finally doing well enough to be released.
Oh my goodness, look at you. Can we give him kisses?
He's back home with his best buddy Zayden.
So much.
And while pit bulls so often get a bad name, this family has a much different view.
Slayer protect me.
I'm ecstatic that people can finally see that, you know, these dogs aren't what society thinks they are.
Hi, Slayer.
Well, it looks like Slayer, this guy, got some really amazing care from these people. And I think people want to know a little bit more about Frankie's Friends.
Yeah, this is a really amazing organization, and they really made a big impact on Slayer's recovery and making it possible, coming in after the family really started running out of money. I mean, we're talking about thousands of dollars in treatment here. Their mission is really to help pet owners in financial need who have an animal with a treatable but life-threatening condition. More than 50 donors helped $5,000 be raised for this family and their 2 dogs, and so that is partially to blame or to credit for their recovery.
Oh, that's fantastic. And if people want to know a little bit more about the mission?
We've got more information on our website at WTSP.com.
Great story, Bo.
Thanks.